If you're a fitness coach and you've got one of these little guys, the DJI Osmo, but you've handed it to a friend or a partner to film you and found out they've cut your head off, or worse, forgot to press record, and maybe the color is just not coming up to scratch, this video is for you. I'm a videographer and I use the DJI Osmo for all of my content. I also do edits, and these are the tips that I give my clients when they can't film with me in person so that I don't need to be there. If you need some help with your filming solo, this video is for you. I've got 6 things to show you. And I'm gonna start here in settings, and then I'm gonna take you downstairs to the gym to show you this stuff really working in practice. First thing I turn on every single time is the grid lines. Both of those need to be switched on. Most people ignore this, but let me tell you, it's gonna give you a guide of exactly where you need to place your body or your head and give room for your captions. So I always try to frame up so that you've got enough room for captions either at the bottom or the top, and you need to go in thinking about where they're going to be to start with. Too low and you've got way too much room above your head. Too high and we've got so much chest that we're cutting off our head. The ideal framing really would be to have that top line coming across your eyes. That way you've got enough room for the top of your head and a little bit of room up above, enough room for your full head and shoulders or the rest of your body if you're standing much further away, and then enough room underneath for your captions. Now, little caveat tip, if you're someone that likes to have captions up above, my suggestion would be that actually you bring yourself more or less so that your chin is sitting on that bottom line, your full face will sit in the center block, and then the top will be blank for captions. So up to you which way you want to do it, but make sure you do it with intention and you keep it the same throughout the video. Otherwise you're going to have captions across your mouth, and everybody needs to see what you're saying, what you're doing, and be able to read what you're saying all at the same time. If you want to know the exact app I use for captions to generate them correctly 99% of the time and super fast, drop a note below in the comments with your Instagram handle and the word captions. I'll ping you the app I use in Instagram. Okay, next up we're swapping the camera for the mic. Did you know though, it's not just a mic, and I'm not talking about audio quality. It's something I'm using whilst I'm filming this video solo so that I don't have to keep getting up and starting and stopping recording or making this cut hours long. This top button here isn't just to control the mic. It actually controls your video. If you're filming solo, this allows you to start and stop a clip. So if you're working through a script and you need to do it in cuts, click this button, it will start the video, say the piece of your script that you need to do, and then press it again, it will stop recording. It will save you hours and hours of dead air cutting out when it comes to editing, and it will save you memory on your memory card. It also means you're not up and down, running back and forward from your camera. And while we're talking about running back and forward from the camera, of course you have a small viewfinder available on your DJI Osmo. It's probably one of the reasons you bought it. However, let's be honest, it's pretty small. And if you're doing a further away shot, unless your eyes are 20/20 vision and you're going to be in Top Gun, you're probably going to not be able to see very clearly. Later on in this video, I'm going to talk you through the DJI Mimo app, and you'll be able to use your phone or an iPad to be able to keep a viewfinder even closer. The kit you've probably already got and didn't even know you needed to use. Right, let me show you the rest of these tips in a real life gym environment. We're going downstairs, let's go. Now we're here, tip 3, the Mimo app. So if you're filming completely solo, this is the one thing that changes everything. And just for a little bit of live proof in the pudding, this is how you frame a shot and control it without even touching your camera. Okay, let's do a live example right now. So just to show you how far away you are from me, let me get my other Osmo out and start filming you. So you can see my feet are all the way down here and you are all the way over there. I'm not touching you. I'm literally just using my iPad. We talked about reference lines earlier. I am going to stand right in the center box. You can see there is a crisscross, and just to check that this is live and I'm doing it as I say, here I am, and I am far away from you. So on the app, while I'm holding this here, Obviously, I can get a nice long shot here. If I need to walk over to the punch bag, I can check that obviously I'm still in frame. I've got the ability to move this far away. If I want to come over here and stand here and talk for a moment, or I've got a script, I could set my iPad up on the side so that you can barely see it. I can come away, and by standing here, I can see that I'm still in frame and I'm in shot, and I don't need to go all the way over to you to come back and check the screen and then walk back away. Okay, so that is with an iPad, but let's be honest, not everybody is using an iPad, but we do have the phone option too. So let me show you not just how you can use it to frame up, but how you can control it as well. So if I move over here, I will take this with me for now. And say I got here and I was like, actually, yeah, I probably want to move it over that way a little bit more. I want to get a little bit more past that side of the punch bag. So I'm going to set a screen recording on here so I can insert the clip and you can see how I'm controlling it, and you'll be able to see it moving on the screen too. So on here I've got a small circle with 4 arrows, and that will allow me to control it. So I can move you over there, I can move you back to this side, we can go up if we want an upward shot, and we can come down as well. So I've literally got full gimbal control from my phone. And if in doubt, if you manage to get yourself in a position that you don't want, like the sky, you can literally pop down here and tap on this button and it will bring you straight back to center. And because I've got you on auto, it will just pick up the automatic light exactly where it was before. Okay, so now you can frame up a static shot and you don't need to be near the camera. Fantastic. What about if you want movement in the shot as if someone's filming you? So yes, the shot might be right, but you want the camera to move with you. Let's talk about how we do that now. So you are currently facing me as the camera lens, but the screen is facing the other way. So I'm going to flip you around. Background behind me. Whoa, jump scare. Okay, we are flipped. I'm going to double tap my face. Active track is now enabled. It actually comes up on the top of the screen. I will try and put a screenshot in so we can show you that. And then I'm going to have a little walk. Let's move around. So I can see you're still tracking me. And you're still tracking me. Let's see how far we can go till we get lost. If we wanted to come over here, if we wanted to keep walking around this way, obviously I have tracked my face. So if I turn around and you lose my face, it's not going to follow my ass because it's following my face. Okay? You got it right? So there we go. Even with walking out the shot and coming back in, it's keeping my face in the shot. Now you can set up a static shot without getting near your camera, and you can have someone following you without having anyone, and do this completely solo, which is why I give my clients these tips. This next one is lacage, and I recommend it to any coach who's trying to get some sort of overhead shot. The cage is the accessory no one is talking about. Little live unboxing for you. Ta-da! So if you're a coach that wants to do overhead shots for form check-ins, if you're trying to explain an exercise, if you're trying to get some cool cinematic shots, this little guy is going to do that for you without you needing a whole rig. So quick showcase, the back is magnetic, which is obviously going to stick onto any magnetic kit in the gym. We unclip the sides with these 2 buttons here, and that will undo the cage. Osmo pops in. I recommend you put it face down first so that you know the buttons are in. Close it over the top and make sure you're listening for the click. If it doesn't click, look, see, we've only got 1 click there. Just double make sure, because you don't want that falling down from up above. So make sure it's clicked in. We're going up here. All right, I'm not going to lie, I didn't think about how I was going to get up there on my own. I'm 5'1", guys, I'm 5'1". You can now see we are fully recording. Bear with. Look at the things I do for you guys. Things I do for you guys. That was quite a big drop. It's a bit further than I thought. Does that count as pull-up? I want to serious note, let's just humour this. Let's pretend that this is a squat rack, for example. If you want to get some shots from above, literally pop the Osmo straight above, bar up, and we're straight in. How cool would this look? Even maybe for you high roxers. Right, hang on, I've got to go and get it back down. And we're back. This is why I have to. Okay, the very last item on my list is actually around settings. So it's not something you really need to be at the gym for, but when you go into your settings for color, it's not in the usual location. So what we need to do is swipe to the right, and then when you scroll down, I'm using the setting of normal. I typically use the setting of normal. It seems to do the job just fine. I do a little bit of in-post edit where I tweak the colors a little bit, but it does the job. However, let me just share this setting with you because you might find that actually it suits your brand and you prefer it, and it literally is a few clicks. So where it says color and normal, if we tap on that, it swaps to HLG or D-Log-M. If you film in D-Log-M, you're going to find that it's quite a grey look. Let me show you. Okay, so this is D-Log-M. From what I can see right now on the screen, I pretty much look like I'm filming in black and white, to be honest with you. It looks very, very grey. However, a lot of people, especially editors, sometimes like this flat D-Log-M setting because what it means is they've got a lot more control and they can play with it a lot more in post-edit. This doesn't have to be super serious color grading stuff though, guys. If you want to shoot in D-Log-M, that is how you turn the setting on. The only thing you need to add once you get into your editing is a free LUT that DJI Osmo actually give you on their website. Now, I will put it in the description below, but if you edit in CapCut as well, I've actually posted a video not long ago, so check out my last video, and in there I talk you through where the LUT is, how to download it, how to get it into CapCut, and how to use it on your videos, and how I personally use it in mine. And it isn't a long process, guys. Once you've downloaded it and got it set up, you're pretty much done. And if you found this useful, subscribe to my channel because I post regular content for fitness coaches using the DJI Osmo. I also use CapCut editing software. You can visit my last YouTube video, which will give you 6 tips that will upgrade not only your audio, but your visuals in CapCut as well. That one's very useful. And I'm keen to know which one of these tips you found the most useful and that you're going to be using right now. Keep watching because there is more to come.